Hi, Randy, K7AGE. I'm going to show you how to take an audio file that you may record from the ISS when it's sending out SSTV images from your radio. This is an ID51. It creates a WAV file, and probably most other radios create a WAV file as well. MMSSTV won't import or accept a WAV file. It wants an MMV file. So we need to do a few steps to convert that file to something that MMSSTV can use. So I have a directory here with a couple files out of the radio, and since these are media files, it's showing me stuff here I don't really need. So if I do a right click on the columns here where it says name, probably any of those that were, I can turn off the track number, I can turn off the title, I can turn off the artist, I can turn off the album, and I want to add the size just because I can. Okay, so the next thing to do is bring up Audacity, and this is a free audio editor. Just go and download it. It's available for Mac, Linux, Windows, everything. And we're going to use this to trim up the file, and we're going to do a sample rate conversion. So we're going to open a file, and let's pick 19 here. And it opened up another window. I don't need to save that. Okay. And so here's the file. If I go here and hit play, we get a bunch of noise. And over here's the slow scan. So I'm going to kind of take some of this out, highlight it, and go delete. And I'm going to get rid of this at the end. Go delete. Okay. And now I'm going to do a Control A to select all the audio file. I'm going to go up here to tracks. I'm going to select resample. And I want to select now 11025. Okay. And now I can export this, export audio. And I'm going to append RS to the beginning of the file name so I don't overwrite it. Yeah, you don't have any choice here. It's still going to be WAV. We're going to fix that. You want mono 11025 export. Boom, there we are. We're done with this now. Here's the resampled file, and now I want to rename this, and I can go here and backspace that out and go MMV and select away. Yeah, I know it may become unusable, but it's going to be usable for us. I can then bring in MMSSTV, and I can tell it to play sound from file. It opens up a directory box. There's my file. I can select that. It says that's the file name. It's been recorded on 11025. Play it with sample rate conversion. I don't know why we have to do this, but this is what seems to work. And go say yes. Go here, look at. I can't get there from here. Hang on, we got to stop this. Now I can select that, and now play from sound file. And this is when we opened up. Say yes. And now it's playing. I can't hear it, but I can see it's starting to receive. Here's the 1200 sync tone. The 1500 is blacks. The 2300 is whites in the picture. And color is made up by, either RGB or color difference signals. There's several different ways. This was captured on a little SSTV camera that I have in Scotty 1 mode. When the ISS files image will be in PD 120. So I'm just going to pause now while this plays and fills the image. And here we are, just about done. The last few lines. And that's the end of the file. So here we go. So that's the steps you can go through to convert a WAV file that you capture on the HT during the ISS. I found it to get much better audio quality than trying to stand outside with the phone and trying to get it in there. If there's any wind noise, it'll affect the quality of the picture. I found you're better off recording it on here. Concentrate. Remember, don't point the antenna at the space station. Hold it perpendicular, because this is the way the direction you get a null off the top of the antenna here. So, and then bring it back inside and do this until you get it to work. So I hope that helps. Happy image capturing from the International Space Station this week, or whenever the next event is. And this is Randy, 73, and good luck.